What if I told you there was an inner communication coach out there that could help develop and form your intuition? Well, you have it here today. I'm Laura Panozzi with KNE Realty, another episode of Laura in the Community. And with me today is Monica Levin. Hi, Monica. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure and an honor. I'm thrilled to be with you and your audience.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
And Monica, you're an inner communication coach.
Yes.
How does somebody become an inner communication coach?
Well, I suppose for me, it developed over time. I kind of have this long history of starting out as a child being very ill and then unable to find solutions through traditional methods. Mm-hmm. And when I was in university studying engineering, my health had gotten really bad. And I was telling my supervisor's wife about this, and she said, Monica, go see this woman in town. She does this odd test. I said, an odd test. Mm-hmm. I'd been through traditional routes. You know, this was 1987. It was a while ago.
Sure.
And so I ended up going to the woman that she recommended, and she did food intolerance testing using applied kinesiology or muscle testing, which is a way to get a yes and a no from the body. Mm-hmm. And my health problems got so much better. The intestinal problems I'd had since I was a child went away in 3 days. By the end of the month, I had no more headaches, no more cold sores, no more canker sores. My legs used to hurt every night. They stopped hurting. Mm-hmm. And every time someone walked in my house, I said, this is the coolest test. I said, you need to sit down here. And I would put things in their hands and test them. Mm-hmm. And after a while, I noticed that when people would ask me questions, I would just feel on the inside a yes and a no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I thought, this must be what people call inner guidance communication. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are these my angels? Who am I talking to? Mm-hmm. And along with my inner guidance, I developed a method to get a yes and a no answer on the inside so that when you have an intuitive feeling, you ask your inner guidance, are you saying yada, yada, yada? Mm-hmm. And you'll get a yes or no. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's very interesting. So tell me about people that come to you. What kind of people, what are people looking for when they come to you?
Yes. Some people just want clarity on life because you can read 10 or 100 business books or hundreds of health books and self-development books, and they all have different opinions. Mm-hmm. How do you know what's right for you?
Sure. Right.
And once you're in touch with your inner guidance, you can be guided to the book you need to read, the information you need to improve your health, perhaps. Mm-hmm. For example, foods, like how I started, which foods to eat and which foods not to eat, which supplements to take, what supplements not to take. And in business, what if you need help with business? We all do. Who should you call? Who should you not call? Laura called me, and my intuition was saying, yay! Talk to Laura! It was definitely a clear indication. Yes, yes, yes.
Right.
You know, business, and in general, just how to feel happier, because that's what we're always looking for. How can I get my health better? How can I feel better so that I can feel happier? How can I get more money so that I can feel happier? How can I improve my relationships so that I can feel happier?
Sure.
Inner guidance communication is to be used in all areas of life.
That's very interesting. So it's kind of like a whole mind, body, the whole thing together.
Yes, all of it together. Because science has shown that the body, the emotions, and our minds, our thoughts are all connected.
Right. Interesting. So what are some of the tools that you use when you're guiding folks?
Well, I have 3 main ways that people can connect with me.
Okay.
First way is to schedule an appointment. Just going to monicalevin.com. You can reach out and talk to me. And then we'll schedule an appointment. I do appointments via Zoom as well as in person in Wixom, Michigan. Okay. The second way is on that website, monicalevin.com. I have a page with online courses. You can sign up, pay for a course, and then there are videos of me leading you through the process.
Okay.
And then the third way is to purchase my book called The Body Soul Bridge. It's on Amazon. If you type in Body Soul Bridge and then Monica, It'll come up.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, good.
And then the book summarizes what I've been doing with my clients for the last 20 to 30 years. Inner guidance communication and how to apply it in different areas of your life. And I focus on food and supplements and products that you can practice following your inner guidance. For example, it's easier to practice on things that you're not emotionally attached to.
Okay, like?
Like, I found that in more than 20 years of testing people for food intolerances, what we're addicted to, we're often intolerant to. They're not good for us.
Right.
So
love what we shouldn't be eating.
So if I say don't eat coffee, you're going, I'm not listening to my guidance. It says don't drink coffee. I'm not listening.
Yeah.
But if you practice on something like how many vitamin C capsules to take a day, I mean, what do I care if it's 2 or 3 or 4?
Sure.
I'm not emotionally attached to it. So it's easier to practice receiving my guidance with things that I'm not very attached to.
Okay. All right. So what does a session look like?
A session, if you were to come to me for a session, would be, first of all, I help you connect to your inner guidance using a two-part, two-step meditation.
Okay.
I help you receive your yes and your no answer.
Okay.
And then the whole session is guided by your guidance. The question is, what is Monica here to help me with today?
Okay.
And then I will help you receive those answers. It could be about something physical, something mental, something emotional, something spiritual. Maybe your guidance wants me to help you with your business, your personal life, your social life.
Okay.
We learn how to ask questions and receive the answers. I help you receive your answers. And even at the end of the session, the question is it appropriate for me to schedule another appointment at this time? And your guidance will tell you. If it says no, we don't. If it says yes, we ask in how many weeks. Might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 10.
Right.
Your guidance leads the session.
Well, excellent. Well, very good. Well, folks, thank you for joining me for another episode of Laura in the Community. If you are wanting to get in touch with your intuition, learn a little bit more inner guidance, trust your gut, reach out to Monica. Her information's listed on the screen. And as always, you can reach out to me at KNE Realty. This is Laura Pinozzi signing off with another Laura in the Community. Thank you, everyone.